listeners. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in every single Tuesday. This is a whole hour of Santa Barbara Teen Athlete. And all those people and businesses that support those teen athletes.
I only have one thing to say to you today on this program.
Guilty.
No. Don't go there.
We're not going to go there.
Don't go there.
Forget it. We're not doing
I only have one thing to say to you on this specific day of this broadcast.
What?
Boo!
Yeah. Oh, nice. All day.
It's Halloween.
I know. We love that. Gotta love that.
It's the end of October.
We love that.
Is today Halloween?
Today is Halloween.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
How appropriate. You have an orange mic.
Isn't that special?
I got to go
Serious.
get some candy.
That's it. There's only one place to go. We all have to go to the PAL function. That's it. It's supposed to be on scale of 1 to 10. It's a 13. So we have got to go to the PAL. I put it up on Facebook
When and
all
where?
day. I'm checking it out right now. Hold, please. Talk about something else. Talk about something else. Talk about yourself.
How you been doing?
You know, Dr.
Ronnie,
D, I've been doing great.
He's retired. Put your hands together.
Santa, we talked about that last week, didn't we? Or was that 2 weeks ago? I don't remember.
It was last
I
week.
got it right
Santa Barbara Veterans Foundation is getting really, really excited. We're getting ready for our 5th annual Salute to the Vets, November the 12th at the Santa Barbara Carriage Museum.
Nice.
We've got a big show going on this year. We're going to be part of the parade once again. And we're going to have the paratroopers drop in front of the Veterans Memorial Building. And then from there, we take the parade all the way to the Carriage Museum for the salute. The La Boheme dancers. We'll have the pinup girl contest. We'll have music. We'll have food. We'll have entertainment. We're going to have a great day from 12 to 5.
So the paratroopers are taking target practice on the Carriage Museum.
That's about it, yes. Thank you. I'm glad you read between the lines. That's very important in your business.
Okay, guys. All right.
And I've got a great guest here today.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And my guest here is Austin.
All right.
Austin is from Santa Barbara Track Club.
And before we go to that, we need to find out from, what's her name? Oh, the Queen of Teen.
Yeah, that was, when we went to the PAL on the 27th and 28th, that was awesome. But tonight we got to check the paper to see what else is going on Halloween, because that's a lot of stuff going on tonight as well. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to reach out to all of the downtown organizations that participate in United, because we picked up a bunch of boxes this week, and everyone's being in a big giving mood. And we had some fun this week. Right, we got to put our hands together for what boxes did we pick up this week? We got Pepe's, right?
Pepe's.
Pepe!
And Galita.
Woo! That box was full.
Full to the brim.
And was so wild about it, I had to take the whole box because they lost the keys. That's it. So I had to just bring the box and everything.
Open.
No, I wasn't going to do that.
Oh.
Okay. I just brought the box over to United, and I said, here's the box. You deal with the box, right?
Yes.
That was awesome.
And they're going to enshrine it because they don't have the key.
Yeah, they don't have the key either. So I might have to just get a new box, and that's okay.
You know.
But we saw $5 bills in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was. Then we took pictures because I can't be responsible for the box with all this money. So we took pictures of the box, the kids, everything. I had to show Michael Baker. You know what I mean? Because crime, my name is not crime.
Yes.
Okay, I always pay. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I just want to give a shout out to everyone who gives away their change when they're getting their groceries or they're at the restaurant and they see a box where you can contribute to your community. Really appreciate you. All those pennies help.
Yeah, we do. You see it everywhere. And I love that because pretty much every business today has those little giving boxes. And at the end of the day, I could tell you Old Town supports United and pretty much all those little businesses down there. We've started that, 2-3 years ago. And that's just really has paid off to United Boys and Girls Club. One business that's moved down there, I got to say, this is pretty funny story, right? All right, so Dominique and I went to, you didn't even know they moved, okay? Right. But Feed My Sheep, because I like to go down to the Feed My Sheep. Cindy's, I've known her for over 20 years, and every year she has these soaps. And I don't know, Ronnie, not that you need soap or anything, okay? But they've got these beautiful, I know, they got these beautiful soaps, and they're done by this, what's the name of the nunnery? I always forget.
They're handmade soaps made by Benedictine nuns.
Right. And they got, the way they're wrapping, I'm all about the marketing of things. Well, the cloth, okay? And then they got this seal, okay, like, with wax, all right? And they have these really cool smells and the names of the soaps and everything like this. So, of course, I go in there and I just buy just bunches. And I buy them now because, sometimes I go late and then she runs out. And then I'm like, heartbroken. So go ahead.
It's Halloween, but you're purchasing for Christmas.
Yeah, no, I just go, I all in. So she gets them in and she hides them, right? So I go in there. She's on Pine Street now, okay? So it's a great way to go and get some, like, unique, like stocking stuffers. Right. So I go in there, and she's a crack up. Okay, so I go in there, and then I haven't seen her, right? And, like, anytime you hook up with her, it's like you like, talk to her like it's yesterday. So we go in there, and I go, Cindy, and like, hey! So we go in there, and you got my soaps? And she was like, yay! So fooling around. And I'm like, okay, on the real, right? I go, because like when they make the soap, they use the holy water, right? So they make the holy water, and then the nuns all get together and they actually pray for the person that actually sells you the soap, and then they also pray for the person that buys the soap. So that's like a lot of praying going on, and with the holy water as well. So a while ago I asked, is this like for real? I'm just saying. Okay, because I was baptized Episcopal, raised Lutheran, and then I kind of jumped over to Catholicism, but I actually personally don't even know if I'm really from this planet. See, so I have the all going on. Well, Tom Reed is here. Tom Reed is here looking at me. He's feeling it. He's got a great voice too, by the way. I might have to sing the a cappella in a second. Okay, so she actually calls, right? Did she not? She actually called Sister Maria Bettina, Catherine, Sister Maria. They have long names. So, right? And she actually, it took weeks to get a hold because they're always doing something, right? So she actually, and not only, she verified, that they really do use the holy water. They all get together and they really do pray for the person not only selling, but the actual person buying. And I was shocked. Was I shocked? Yeah. I just hit you. I'm sorry. I was shocked that she actually did that because, because I converted to Catholicism, went to the classes, did all that. Because I'm saying to myself, how bad? Tom, you could jump in anytime. Tom, get it because you're a very religious person. Is that like a sin? If you're like born and raised Catholic, is that like a really bad sin to ask a nun? I don't even know if she's going to get there now. You know what I'm saying? Really, because you can jump in any time because you're a dad.
Are you questioning it? Is that what you're doing?
I'm shocked.
She's questioning her faith.
No, not her faith, but are you allowed to ask a nun that?
Absolutely. In fact, you should be encouraged and inspired about what they're doing because it's a good thing they're doing.
I know it's good, but to question.
No,
don't question.
It's yes, question because it's affirming.
Affirming.
Yeah, and she would probably be encouraged that somebody actually went to the effort to find out.
I agree.
Because how did you feel about it? Well, you weren't questioning it like you were doubting. You were saying, "Wow, this is amazing." That's a good thing.
So sincere inquiry is always a good thing, whether it's in religion, science, education, sports. Sincere inquiry is what it's all about.
It's a compliment and flattery.
Yeah, echo.
I love that. Yeah. Echo. I'm going to steal that. Echo.
That's a statement.
That.
I say ditto. Echo is in. Yeah. Ditto's old.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I say echo.
Echo.
But I don't know how that flies on radio.
Yeah. Echo. Yeah.
It might not work with the soundproof.
It worked. I like it.
Echo. Okay. Dr. D, I need your thing on that.
I don't see that there's a problem. You're making more out of it than it needs to be.
I just think holiness is,
divine.
Thank you.
Hey, let me tell you something.
That's right.
I won't tell you what the question
you're
was.
Divine.
No, not hardly.
I won't tell you the question that I asked Monsignor some years ago. But I asked him a question, and I was partly taken aback, but also quite gratified that he actually answered my question honestly. He did not say to me, "Oh, no, you should not be asking those questions." He answered my question. Right. Ask the question. There's nothing wrong with doing that. In this day and age, everybody's questioning.
Right.
Yeah.
They want, and it's up to you as to whether or not you believe the answer, but the fact is that we all should be questioning. That's the whole... That's the part of education.
Whether it's our religious leaders or our political leaders,
it doesn't matter who.
Or our teen radio sports readers.
Your instructors,
yes. We should
obviously
all question.
You don't want to sit there and badger your instructor by no, you're wrong. No. If you're trying to genuinely, honestly learn,
Yeah.
Question. There's nothing wrong with that.
Beautiful.
And the truth is, nobody really knows any answers or whatever. So you can't go into having a question assuming that asking the question itself is wrong. You know, nobody's really knowing. And like Dr. D said, you just have to keep trying to figure out what works for you and what works for the situation you're in and what, logically thinking things through. And you're only going to be able to do that if you have more information, and you only get more information from asking questions.
That's right. Very good. That's right.
Absolutely. And
like
if you feel inspired to ask someone a question about something, do you know you have to jump on it like within the first 5 seconds? Because if you don't do it right away, your brain will give you all these excuses about why you shouldn't do it.
That's true. Exactly.
Yeah, I guess. All right. I don't know. I just like, nuns, high up there, priests way up there, I don't know. What?
We're all up there.
Yeah. No, okay.
There you go.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take a break right now. I just had to get through that whole moment. Thank you. I like to learn. I'm learning right now. The Queen has to learn. Okay. All right. Everyone's smiling. Everybody's happy. Yeah. We all love being in Santa Barbara. We love this, right? We're all having a good time? All right, good. I'm going to just look at this yellow piece of paper that I have in my hand right now.
Don't look at it.
It says top right, HD38874. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look at it at a break.
Do not need to go there.
Everybody, don't plug in your phone while you're driving, okay? You'll get a yellow piece of paper.
Enough said.
All right, that's it.
Phone.
Don't touch your phone in the car, ever, for no reason. This is the Queen of Teen, Erica. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
Every single Tuesday
at 9 a.m. Well, he's back. Who might that be? Woo! Tom Reed's house. Yeah.
Thank you.
Unity
Thank you.
shop.
Good to be with you, Erica. You do such a great job.
Boo.
Thanks so much. It's Halloween.
Boo, you scary.
I've got my Halloween outfit
I
on.
love it.
Ooh,
I love
he's
it.
very scary.
Where's my candy?
Ooh.
I'm just sweet enough for you.
There you go.
Oh, I
That's what
like
Marcia
this.
says, huh? Yeah.
I bet you were all filled up there, though, huh? You guys are growing.
You think?
Yes, I think you're doing a fantastic job. You're doing a great job.
Well, there's good things going on. We have the motorcycle toy run coming up on December the 3rd. That's going to be the largest motorcycle ride on the Central Coast.
Nice.
And price of admission is, I think, $30, but a new unwrapped toy. So what these guys do, the 500 motorcycle riders, they'll buy the biggest stuffed animal known to man, strap it to the handlebars. They've got
will be
lights,
there.
garland, all that kind of stuff. They decorate the bikes for Christmas. And then we hustle through, ride, actually escorted by the city police and the sheriff's department.
Nice.
So we roll through every intersection. You don't have to stop, which is really fun. And the first 25 Harleys that go by somebody's house, they come out and wave, and it's a huge, fun community event. So it's through Summerlin, Upper Village, Montecito, Lower Village, the beach, Upstate Street. It's really fun. End up at the Carriage Museum for a big barbecue. And if people want to sponsor that, they can actually come down and talk to 750 people that could be their clients. Could be, if they can afford a $20,000 Harley, they could be customers for people. So sponsorships are open. Contact me at the Unity Shop. We also do Toys for Tots. So all of November and December, there's boxes, food boxes and toy boxes all over town for Toys for Tots. If you want to have a box in your office someplace, if somebody's listening in and wants to do that to participate, again, contact me at the Unity Shop. We'll get you fixed up. Telethon, December the 9th. It's going to be a wrap-up of our 100th year of community service. So we're very excited. Very many good things going on at the Unity Shop.
Very nice.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah.
Does
It cost me $20,030 because I don't have a motorcycle. So I'd have to buy a motorcycle, then give the $30 to register, and then I'm off and running.
You don't sound excited enough.
Well,
You can get that motorcycle anytime.
and
buy one and be a part of it. It's a great event. It's a great event. And now you have a new sport to get involved in.
Yeah, but see, I have a wife who is not real thrilled about that concept.
They have
Me even
motorcycle
thinking about it.
trikes. They have trikes where she'd love to be on the back of this thing.
We also have Vesperados.
Vesperados.
Vesperado?
Yeah, a whole group of Vespa riders that come. So every brand of motorcycle is there. Doesn't have to be a big Harley. Doesn't have to be a daunting sort of a dig. Any two-wheeled motorized deal would be fun.
Awesome. Tom, for those kids that need to get their community service hours, how can they contact you?
Well, it's really easy for community service hours. Come down to 1401 Chapala any weekday from 10 to about 6. 1401 Chapala, the corner of Sola and Chapala. At Christmas time, we'll have 3,000 families coming to us for groceries, toys, and warmer winter clothes. And we're open 6 days a week until about 8 at night. You can get a lot of community service hours, and we need a lot of help. We've got about 200 families every day coming through to us.
Wow.
So it's if you want to get into the holiday spirit, come on down to Unity Shop. Watching kids pick out their own Christmas presents. These are not families that are paying for childcare, right? So they're bringing their kids, they're picking out their own Christmas presents, and if you want to volunteer with your kids or grandkids, this is a great time to do it because I've always said it's never too early to get kids thinking about somebody besides themselves.
Yeah, if you haven't had a tour.
Giving somebody else, yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't had a tour, Dominique and I checked it out first time ever. I was so impressed. What you've been able to do is phenomenal. Going up to a register, getting a receipt. It's kind of neat because the kids, I don't think that what they're being able to, I mean, when you almost get a personal shopper, so by the time they get into the real world, they're going to be, where's my concierge? Do you know what I'm saying? It's really cool.
And the kids don't know that
it's
the parents,
awesome.
Yeah, the parents aren't paying, but the kids don't know that. It feels like a normal shopping experience.
And,
that's the
and
key.
that's the point.
That is the point. And it's also kind of not like an institutional, cold, impersonal feel. It's made to be kind of a fun experience.
Very nice.
And the decor there is amazing. The way it's all fixed up, you feel
very nice.
You feel like you're in an adventure.
Boutique.
So
it's
the listening
boutique.
audience, if they haven't been down to see it,
Yes.
and we've been around for a long time. The new facility's only been open about 4 years.
Right.
The corner of Sola and Chapala. So come on down and see it. It's fun to know about. It's in your own community.
All right. Thank you, Tom.
So beautiful. It's a really wonderful thing for parents to do with their kids.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Woo!
Good to be with you.
Thank you. You're the best. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Oh, thank you so much. That was awesome.
Yeah.
This is really nice.
Great.
Beautiful.
Have you met Austin?
No, we're going to meet him right now.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Woo!
Now, Austin is from Kansas.
Kansas.
He's from Kansas, went to school there, and he's been out here since September.
Nice.
And he is a part of Santa Barbara Track Club. So,
How
Austin,
far away are you from Wichita?
I'm from Wichita, actually.
very
yeah,
good.
Born and raised.
Rolling hills of Kansas.
So
driven through
Austin,
Pancake
I know
land.
Austin
Fields,
through.
as far as the eye can see.
I know Austin through the lab. The
lab?
is a training facility downtown where you go for physical training, athlete assessments. I was in there one day, and everybody in there was over 6'5", and they were doing assessments for college basketball players who were trying out for the draft. So they go in there, they get assessed, and that goes on in their scores for the
I
NBA
put them on
draft.
the back and stretch them a little more too. So
Those guys didn't need to be stretched, I tell you that. I walked in there and said, what the heck is going on here today? But I go in there for a stretching yoga class and the cryotherapy tank. I don't know if anybody knows about cryotherapy, but it's awesome. It's really good for inflammation. A lot of athletes use it. Austin uses it. So that's how I know about Austin and the lab.
we'll get you stretched.
Everything I can. As we get older, there's less to stretch, so you got to keep stretching.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so how many years have you been? Let's learn
Competing?
about you. Yeah. competing. Good.
So I started in college. I'm actually a decathlete. A lot of people don't know what that is. But yeah, I started my freshman year. I learned all about the event and picked it up pretty quick and really enjoyed it. It's a tough event. A lot of people, like I said, don't know what it is. It's 10 events split into 2 days. Consists of 100 dash, long jump, shot put, high jump, 400 on day one, and day two is high hurdles, discus, pole vault, javelin, and 1500.
Ooh.
Have they ever thought of combining any of those, like the 100-yard along with the javelin, or the 400 with the discus?
That'd
you go
be something
spinning
else.
down the track.
You could get it done in one day.
You could get a lot of this stuff done in one day.
They actually do have a 1 hour decathlon. It's been invented. So yeah, they have all kinds of different challenges. But
because you're doing the decathlon and you've got these 10 events, is there one that you like more than the other 9?
Great question.
That you would maybe one day focus on that only?
oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of decathletes that I know pretty well that go back and forth. Like if they have a specialty event, that's where decathletes kind of go off of. Like in high school, I was a triple jumper / long jumper, but I was also just an all-around athlete. I did a lot of sports, and my coach approached me and said, "Hey, you're a good long jumper. That'll be your main event, but also you're a good athlete. Let's throw you in this event where it takes a all-around athlete." So that's kind of how I got involved. And yeah, long jump, I would say, is my best event. I definitely like pole vault. It's one of the most challenging events, and I'm always up for a challenge, so it's fun.
Seems to me the discus compared to the javelin, you have more accuracy because you're running forward with it and then throwing it. Whereas the discus, you're spinning, and if you don't release at the right time,
it could
a
go
fan
anywhere.
could catch it.
Yeah.
Or get hit by it.
Yeah. Well, luckily they have nets all around, so you're safe there. But yeah, javelin is definitely you're throwing one direction. It's pretty hard to throw it out of the sector. But it definitely puts a lot of, torque on your body. It's one of the most demanding events of track and field, along with high jump.
What about the shot put? That's not part of the...
Shot put is.
It is, okay.
It is. Discus is actually one of my other favorite events. It's my favorite throwing event. It just takes a whole lot of technique and power. And yeah, to be able to spin and coordinate that with a powerful throw is just tough. A lot of decathletes struggle with that event.
And the shot put is you're not spinning like you would with the discus, but you are starting with your back to the launch window.
Right. Yeah.
And you're going to be turning, but you're trying to get as much force, inertia behind the steel ball as you can.
Yeah, shot put, you have a variety of approaches to it. You can actually spin. I know a few decathletes that actually spin. You'll find that more with the pros, being as big as they are, that you can add a little more torque to put it out there. But a lot of decathletes glide or do a shuffle. But yes, you're correct. We're all facing away from the throw and end up facing the throw at the end.
The shot put shuffle. I can see
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Floors near you.
Didn't know that.
All about getting across the ring.
You said that there are some shot putters who do spin like in the discus?
Yep, that's correct.
I'd be doing a granny shot from the front edge of the launch window.
Some stand throws, that's what we call them. Yeah.
Now, I'm curious about those three in particular. Are there names for the various parts of the field from where you stand to where you throw to? What are some of the names of the spots? Whereas you've got the 50-yard line in football, you've got the bases, you've got the diamond, the outfield, and that kind of stuff.
As far as the
places on the
field,
that you are a part of. So
it's kind of different. Like we use the metric system in track and field, so everything is in meters. Mm-hmm. Like I said, we do the 100-meter dash. Long jump, we measure it out in meters. So, we have to translate that to feet because the
meters is close to a yard.
It's
not exactly. It's
3.3 feet, roughly. Yeah. And everything's put in meters. And with the decathlon, so basically you have a score for each event, and then you combine the score, and that's your overall score for that event. And then you compare your score to other decathletes, and that's what you base it off of.
How many athletes do you have? Because this is almost like a renaissance sport or something. I mean, where you're an athlete that has so many different skill sets. How many are there that compete?
At our level, as post-collegiates, we compete all over. I mean, obviously we have the Olympics, so there's a lot of great athletes out there that do the same thing we do all over the world. But all over the U.S., we're all fighting for a spot. For example, the U.S. championships, they allow, it just depends on the year, anywhere from 16 to 20 people to compete. So everybody in the U.S. is fighting, who does the decathlon, is fighting for a chance to make that spot.
How many spots?
16 to 20.
16
it just
to 20.
varies,
How many out
each
of
year.
that 16 to 20 make it to the Olympics for the decathlon?
3.
3.
Yep.
And how many people are you fighting to get? So there's 100 for 16. Like how many people in the country?
Oh, I couldn't even put a number to it. There's
1,000?
a lot. There's college athletes. There's professional athletes, like post-collegiates. That you could. It's probably in the thousands. Yeah,
thousands.
I would say.
So you guys are ranked.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
What's your rank?
I've been as high as 9th in the past, so we have different rankings. Like I've placed
9th.
Just at the trials.
Like that.
Last year I placed 8th.
He's in the top 10. Ronnie.
I did pretty good.
Ronnie. We want a top 10. Not away, Ronnie.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
I like that. We're on Teen Sports Radio. We got top 10. All right.
So I was wondering, you were saying that you had like a special event that you were already running in track, and so do you think that it's better for people to already be involved in track and then kind of get recommended to go into this, or just generally athletic people could start working on this?
The event specifically, honestly, it does. Like I said, it takes kind of an all-around athlete. I was specifically triple jump in high school. I did long jump, but I wasn't that great at it. I got recruited as a triple jumper going into college, but my other marks were not as good. So it was kind of like, you're pretty solid at everything, so why wouldn't you be pretty solid at all that? That's basically what the decathlon is. You're not the best at every single event, but you're pretty decent at every one. Or you have one specific event that you're good at, and it all kind of balances out. So to answer that, yes and no. I mean, it just depends. Obviously, you have to have marks to get to the level in order to do the event.
You have overall scores for all the events, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's take a little break. All right, we'll be back. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
Every single Tuesday.
at 9 a.m. All right, we're going to just continue, but we're going to do an add-on here. We got Jon, is it Rew, right? Rew, Jon Rew. Woo, Superior Fitness and Wellness. Okay, we've got a collegiate. We're going to say,
Post-collegiate.
Post-collegiate, yeah. Amazing. Professional. Okay, that means professional. Okay. Soon to be, so Olympics is your overall big goal. So how many years do we got to get there? Because I'm not going to say age out, but you've got so many. You got a window, right?
Right. They say you kind of excel in your mid to late 20s.
Okay.
Which I'm getting there, approaching.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But 35 is the new 25.
You
right?
might say that.
Because you got that freeze machine. And we want to talk about that freeze machine.
Yeah.
Because that stops aging, I heard. I just Googled it. It said stops aging. Look at you. See, that's it. It stops that aging. And then we got this Jon Rew here from Superior Fitness and Wellness, and he's been I'm sure he's been thinking, how am I going to get this guy better? Right? Have you been thinking that while you were here? Not at all.
A little bit, maybe.
A little bit, just a little bit, maybe. Because that's what they do over at Superior Fitness. Superior Fitness. You like the name?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
No.
Do you have your own genre of people around you to make you better, or you just know how to make yourself better? I'm just asking.
Yeah. I mean, the track club in itself is we have a group that we all
do it.
Yeah.
But because they got that kinesiology stuff. Mm-hmm. Because everybody thinks that they can make you better in their own little way. But then you go inside and say what makes you always got to talk to yourself, I guess, what makes sense for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Like if somebody says, try this, and you're like, nah, not going to do that. Do you do that or no?
Sometimes, yeah. I'll admit. I mean, as you get older, you get wiser too. So you know your own body, your strengths and weaknesses.
So you would put you would say 100% too is what you put in your body too, right?
Yeah.
You're all about that.
Absolutely.
Food-wise.
Diet.
Yeah, everything.
It's good.
All food, right?
Healthy food.
One of the things I talked
like
about with
raw
Jon,
food.
when you brought up that point about finding people to help you work better, and that's part of the reason he came west from Kansas, because he wanted to be around like-minded athletes that were working in the same direction.
Right.
So what are some of the CrossFit kind of exercises that someone who's doing the decathlon would want to focus on?
First thing that we do over there is we really look at the posture first. Big thing is
He all straightens up. Hey, look at that. We're all straightened out. Oh, yeah. I got my back brace on. Oh, yeah. That's it.
A big thing with that is just your body's kind of like your car. If everything's kind of in the right spot and working correctly, you're going to prevent an injury. And then from there, based on the athlete and specific, I guess, needs of the sport, we'll look at what we need to specifically do for them to get stronger and kind of excel in their sport.
Good way. Beautiful. Yeah, I like that.
What's your favorite kind of workout that you're doing right now?
None of them. No, I'm just kidding. The fall is the worst because you're out of shape and then you go into it and out of shape and then you got to get back into shape. It's tough. I like the hill workouts. They're always tough. It provides the hardest work ethic, I would say. So that would be my favorite.
Yeah, that was what was in my mind because I used to do track. Which street here is your favorite hill that you run?
We actually run at the campus at Westmont. They have a huge hill, and we run anywhere from 200 to 400, 500 meters up a hill, and it's tough.
Yeah.
Well, there's this hill that my kids used to flip tires. It's Via Chaparral. It's the hill of no return. And 15-wheel tires. I started off when they were 12. They have little cups. I made them for Thanksgiving, reminder cups. 16 ounce.
Be good throwers.
Oh, yeah. Football players.
Powerful. Yeah,
baseball players. It was awesome. Do you guys still do that over there? Flip tires on Via Chaparral? No?
No, not really. We kind of regulate everything to inside the facility.
Insurance
right
purposes?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. We didn't do insurance back then.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I enjoy about Superior Fitness is you find lots of clever ways of getting people to use their body in fun ways, not necessarily on a piece of equipment. So that's really cool.
Yeah, we have kind of expanded the facility over the last year or so. Dustin Aliano, the owner, he acquired pretty much the entire space. So we now have like a traditional gym area on one side, and then we have all our circuit-based workouts on the other side. So you kind of get a combination of the best of both worlds.
Yeah, he's got old school and new school is kind of fun, though. But I've known Dustin since my kids were little, so like 15 years. But I think I was his fourth and fifth, like out of his garage. So it was pretty cool to see somebody evolve. He's like my little brother, so there you go. All right, hey, let's take a little break, huh? Real fast? All right, we'll be back. Stay tuned for more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
Every single Tuesday.
9 a.m. So, John, if we want to get a hold of you, how do we get a hold of you?
You can either just go through the website, superiorfitnesscenter.com, or you can actually that'd be the best way to do it because we have all our bios and all our information about training prices and circuit workouts all on the website.
Nice. And you specialize, and I could see you got a DP jacket on, so you would work with the football team over there?
Yeah, I do a lot of sports performance, and then I'm the head strength and conditioning coach over at Des Pueblos High School for the football team.
Nice. How many years have you been over there?
This is my third season.
Very nice. Yeah, I do recognize you. That's awesome. Thank you so much for this service because, I mean, so you graduate from over there?
No, actually I went to Carpinteria High School. And
nice.
Then,
Trader. Okay, I'm just saying. Well, I'm just saying. Put it out there. I love that. I love the Queen. You know, she's just got this yellow piece of paper in front of her. I'm just trying to transmit energy. That's what Dominique says. Stop transmitting that energy. All right, she turned it over. All right, forget it.
Let's shred it.
That's it. All right, we're shredding it. Hi. No, seriously. No, being a warrior is awesome for going over there. That's really gentle and loving of you. That's wonderful. No, they have their program has turned around quite some, huh?
Yeah.
This year, it's good.
Rick Candell came back and took over the program and got them. I think 4-3 right now.
Nice.
And they're undefeated in the league, I believe.
Yes, they are.
So
yeah, they're doing well. Well, they got an amazing strength and conditioning coach out there, I hear.
Well, I'm over at Des Pueblos, not at Carp.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying we're talking about Des Pueblos right now.
Okay. So I was talking about Carp there for a second.
Oh, yeah, they're gone. You're gone.
Yeah, I'm.
What happened? You need to go back.
Well, Dustin through Superior Fitness, I got the opportunity to go to Des Pueblos High School, and then over the last 3 years, I've worked under Coach Nate Mendoza. And
well, he's done great things over there as well. They're all. I mean, all the programs at Santa Barbara are now starting to rise up a little bit, which is nice. And now with the, Santa Barbara going to be getting that new stadium in pretty soon. You know? Yeah. And I got a little shout out to the cheer team over at San Marcos. Woo! They would say CIF, right?
What about the cheer team?
Did you guys win a CIF?
I don't know.
Yeah, San Marcos High School.
You're
not in there.
I'm not.
Okay, that's okay.
So I don't know. Our cheer team.
I put it on Facebook.
Okay.
That's it. Just because of you.
Thanks.
Yes. Well, you're representing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick up San Marcos.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is we pull our weight most of the time. The volleyball team is doing really well.
Yeah, you do everything very well.
Our football team.
Yeah, it's okay. Pass the mic.
We'll pass it back.
It's all right. Yeah. We're talking to Jon right now about football. Okay. So you've been frozen. Let's talk about being frozen. You've been frozen before.
Yeah, I did the cryotherapy. Yeah.
So when were you froze?
A couple months ago.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you feel anything when you were frozen? Did you
I just felt cold.
Just felt cold. How many minutes do you go in there for?
I think they only have you in there for like 3 minutes.
Really? Okay, tell me about being frozen. I want to know about it.
Well, it's great for recovery. I mean, I've gone 2 times now. I just got introduced to it, so I've done it a couple times.
We have Westmount?
No, we go to the lab, actually.
The lab?
Yeah.
The lab is a facility down on it's actually on Gray Avenue, almost by the train tracks in the Funk Zone. Oh. So it's a physical therapy training center, a sports assessment center, and they have the cryotherapy tank in there. They have weightless running, so you can run on air.
Anti-gravity treadmill.
Is it the one next to P3?
To what?
Yep, that's right.
Yes, it's part of the same. They're actually part of the same facility.
Okay, yeah.
And Westmont Soccer goes in there.
Oh, okay.
So it's. I go in there for the cryotherapy machine, and then I do. Right now, I'm doing stretching yoga. Oh. Those are 2 things I'm doing in there.
Okay.
And
so it's open to the public?
It is open to the public.
Is it a membership thing?
It's actually not a membership. They have a la carte. You can get like a package of different types of activities.
Okay.
And it's for all ages.
Nice.
All ages. I see young children in there as well as people older than me. And they do exist.
Oh, nice. Aww. That's
Before
awesome.
anybody threw, I was waiting for Dr. D to jump on that one. But.
That's awesome.
So real quick, because not everyone is in costume, what is everyone wearing for this Halloween? Just out of curiosity.
I want to be a queen. What? So, I'm just. I don't have to.
Typecasting.
What? What are you going to be, D?
Oh, I don't know. It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up between Spider-Man and a banana slug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. By the way,
what's the difference?
In that cryo, yeah, exactly. In that cryo thing, can I bring my ice trays and make ice? And
Probably bring some water. And it would freeze in there. Yeah.
You?
Halloween costume.
Yes.
I will probably be a worried high school senior.
Halloween's on a Tuesday this year, so we have morning workouts at DP at 7 a.m. So I don't know if I'll be doing anything Tuesday night because I got to be up early Wednesday morning. So I might be passing on Halloween this year.
I'm getting roped into being a zookeeper by the girlfriend.
Oh,
yeah. So.
Oh, I'm not even going to go there.
And Ronnie? I'll be home with the lights out.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to be dressed as a fortune teller.
Ew.
That's great.
That's awesome.
Are you going to go as Terry Cooper?
That's awesome.
I'll have a special deck of tarot cards.
Princeton all the way.
Yeah, that's right. You should be putting on your orange, right? There you go. Definitely. All right, so the science behind the freezing, do you know? Can you give us a little?
Cryotherapy?
Yeah.
I can't tell you what degree it goes up to.
Okay.
It's in the hundreds, obviously.
140 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's up
We're
there.
talking down.
Down, yeah. So
Yeah,
basically, well, you're
minus.
dyslexic, so
Sorry.
that's why she doesn't get it. That's okay. So basically, what it's doing then is just slowing everything down. Are you a science person too? Because you're the genius person. No, you're not there. Okay, I'll skip you. So basically, it's I would think that it just slows everything down. If you're freezing it, kind of like a salmon. If you're doing a flash freeze.
Yeah, I mean,
a freezer. That only
in a
makes
sense.
Yeah.
So you hop in. It's great for recovery.
Right.
You have sore muscles,
So you have a
achy
bathing
muscles.
suit on? I don't have to picture this. You have a suit
You
on?
go in almost naked.
Okay.
Actually.
Here's what you wear.
Okay.
You wear these gloves that they provide.
Yeah.
Long socks and slippers.
Okay.
That are thermically controlled. And then of course your shorts, or women can wear like a bathing suit.
Okay.
And then you get in there and they fire the machine up. It's ready to go.
It's
You're
a
in there.
room?
It's a tank.
It's a tank.
Yeah.
Tank,
It's
okay.
a
So it's
tank.
like a cylinder.
Opens up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Open on the
cylinder.
top, so you
That's
just
how
see
it was
people
born.
floating
Okay, go ahead.
heads.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And you're in there for up to 3 minutes.
Okay.
3 minutes is the limit that they would keep you in there for.
Do you float on air, or you?
No,
sit
you're
on
standing on
Nope.
something. You're standing straight up.
I don't know if you could do. Some people I know that couldn't do it because they get claustrophobia. So
Well, you're opening from the neck up.
oh,
so
you're open, so your
yeah.
head sticks out.
You
Your
look
head
like a
sticks out.
floating head. You could
Cool.
You
It's
could
like
go into
Alien,
that.
like when you pop out
We're
like
gonna
that.
we're gonna bring a guest that actually operates the machine
Yeah. Okay.
and,
So your head
and give them
sticks
more
out.
give you more
Does
information.
your hair
The tech-
fly up or anything?
Yeah, actually good for the curling process.
And the converse of the 140 degrees Fahrenheit is massage green. Or you go there and it's minus 140 degrees and freeze your
That's when
socks.
You go into the infrared.
Infrared, yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
I've done this. I've done it all in one day.
So when's your next meet? Is there any triathlon or decathlon? Was it?
Decathlons?
Yeah,
Our season doesn't start until January.
Oh,
So we have indoor season going on, and then outdoor opens up
So your
March.
physicality right now, which is a 10. Do you have to get bigger, smaller? I'm just saying. well,
I
are you where
say
you're at?
about
Where
this.
you need?
Yeah, I mean, you try to stay physically strong,
Right.
but try to keep your weight down at the same time because you don't want to be
So
too
you
heavy.
don't want to get big right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Because see, like right now, my son's a baseball player, so like he's trying to gain. Like right now is his
Oh, yeah.
gaining period before the season starts. Like he's eating everything he can. So
Yeah.
like you don't do that.
No, it'd be tough to
Yeah.
jump high and run
Got
that
it.
1500 at the end.
But you don't want to
fast.
like length. You're trying to stretch muscles. Like so, you do yoga? Do you do yoga?
Yeah,
You
we do yoga.
Yeah,
a lot
got
of flexibility, hip
Okay.
mobility. Yeah.
I got you. All right, just checking. But muscles, though, because gaining could be muscles. Muscles weighs more than fat. I mean, not that you're fat. You don't have any fat on you. I didn't mean to say fat. Heaviness. It's not a fat. There's no fat on him, huh? Oh, he's breaking me. Okay, we got to go. This is Eric. We're going to take a little break. We got one more section, though, so don't leave. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We'll be back with a lot more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in every
single Tuesday.
9 a.m. So, John, let's put more info about you again, because, I like to support and, promote. That's what we do.
Oh, so
Yep.
trainer over at
How do I get a hold of you?
Just go to the website, superiorfitnesscenter.com.
Yes.
And you can click on the contact info and just call the club or email us, and we'll make sure you get hooked up with a trainer or any other information you want about memberships or workout classes that we provide.
You have a really good website. It's easy to use, and it's easy to become a member and get information and emails and stuff.
Yeah, we've even set it up to where you just sign up online. You don't have to deal with any sort of paperwork at the club, and then once you sign up, Alex or Dustin will contact you and get you set up with your key tag, and then you're good to go.
Yeah, it's all keyless. I mean, boom, key, bam, and you just get into the club. I really like the way he set it up, though. And then if you do want to talk to somebody, do you have a certain, because I know you do the football over it with the kids, at DP, but do you like older people, just basically kids, or just, you fit with anybody? I mean,
really anybody. I mean, as long as you come to work out, you have a certain goal, that's your goal, and I'm going to help you try to attain that, so.
I like what you said about the posture, though, because we've done this for, 7 years. And I think you and the woman that you worked with, that's the only second time I've ever heard posture. Right?
Yeah.
Stephanie? Was it Stephanie?
Yeah,
Stephanie, yeah.
Posture's huge, and I don't think we emphasize it enough in our society about how important it is to have good posture. I mean, it used to be kind of that old-fashioned, 1800s or something. You'd see people with stiff backs. But posture is hugely important for your health and for not getting injured when you're doing your sports.
Okay, we're almost done. Alexandria! What are you doing?
I don't know how to answer this question differently from,
Every week.
It's, there's a routine that I do, and,
Tell us something special that's happening in your AP Environmental Sciences class.
I'm not taking AP Environmental Science.
Well, that's special.
I took it in 9th grade.
That is really special.
Yeah, I took it in 9th grade, so...
That's how smart she is. Get ahead of the schedule.
Well,
Get ahead of the turn, that's what she said. Her mother said,
But,
take it as a 9th grade. Don't take it as a senior, take it as a freshman.
Yeah.
You're advanced.
Well,
You've already been to India. Just saying.
yeah, I have.
See? What I said, I made that up. But you
Really? Yeah.
do you know I'm intuitive?
I know.
Terry Cooper.
I know you are.
Well, exactly.
You're LinkedIn.
I know. I'm linked. Echo. Oh, see? What can I say? Santa Barbara, we love you. Are we done? Just checking. We do love Santa Barbara anyway. God bless you. See you next week.